We have made sure that the courts are on standby. We've made sure that there are additional prosecutors in place this weekend, and hundreds of arrests have already taken place. So we do expect swift justice to take place. We do expect those cases to be reaching court this week. We know there are also people who are now held in custody waiting trial. This is one of the issues that we'll be discussing at Cobra this morning, is to make sure that the criminal justice system is ready to deal with this. Because, look, there need to be people who thought they were going on holiday this week and will be facing instead arrest, the knock at the door, and also will be going instead into a prison cell because of what they have done.
But can you explain why so far you've only put the courts on standby rather than just say, I want you to work through the night processing? So
at the moment, the arrests are taking place. The prosecutions then need to follow, and then the courts are ready to respond. So we will need to make sure that there is sufficient court capacity to deal with all of the cases that come through. But as of this weekend, as you'll know, the police have been making arrests through the weekend, but they will also continue to make arrests and therefore put forward prosecutions during the course of this week. That is what we expect to happen.
Right, but that probably means that there isn't going to be the deterrent value immediately, is there, of seeing people immediately face sentences?
Well, Michelle, most of the disorder has actually just happened in the last 2 days. It's happened over the weekend. We have a Cobra meeting this morning in order to make sure that the criminal justice system is ready to respond. So, look, if your point is, do we need to make sure that there is a reckoning? Do we need to make sure that they pay the price? Yes, you are completely right. But that is what the Cobra meeting this morning is all about.
My point is actually, you know, there are people, particularly if you're visibly Muslim or if you're black or if you're Asian, who will be really worried going about their daily life, depending on where in the country they are and if there has been trouble, if they fear trouble in their neighbourhood. And for them, as well as for the wider law-abiding, peace-loving population, to think that this could continue for more days, to think that we might have more days and evenings and nights, as we've just seen, is a very frightening prospect.
Indeed, and it's been truly shocking to see the targeting of mosques, for example. It's one of the reasons why we also put in place before the weekend the additional protective security arrangements for mosques that can also be put in place. It's also why we need the strong policing response. And I have made clear to the police that they continue to have our support in using the full range of powers.